Hi, fabulous, fierce ones. Lois Barth here. So today is one of many days where I have what I call, ta-da, a luscious life lesson. First started off as a lousy life lesson. So I get an email from somebody on my team who's doing this project for me that I'm really stressed out. It has a several week timeline. It's got a lot of moving parts, and they wrote me really, in my humble opinion, snarky feedback telling me, visually it was an eyesore and it's all over the place, and just other superlatives that really made me feel like, who are you to tell me? And I had a real chip on my shoulder. You might see the chip right now, but I got it off. And I was really annoyed. And I was like, maybe I might have to replace them. I was going to write them back a snarky response. I ran it by a couple of friends. And I was like, I stopped and I slept on it. And today I just texted them and said, hey, do you have 15 minutes to chat? We had a chat. And one of the things that I always say is have a beautifully honest conversation. But if you can add humor, even better. Humor to me is like the tension, like a tension valve, like you really release a lot of tension when you're willing to have humor. Anyway, I said to them, wow, articulation, succinctness. I've seen all of that on your menu of communication, but snark, that's new. And they were like, what? And I was like, I'm really snarky. And I was like, ow. And they were like, I was? We had this whole conversation that they actually felt like having a familiar tone with me and being able to have fun, quippy language was their way of feeling more comfortable with me. And I was like, I said, Lois is not fun when it comes to timelines, stakes are high, a certain learning curve. Not fun. Use plain English, be nice, say what you mean, but don't say it mean. And they were like, oh, I didn't know that. And then we had this whole conversation around communication. Anyway, long story short, we now know how to move forward, and we understand each other even better. And what we really came up with is, while we had tremendous simpatico for each other, we felt this connection. We didn't really know each other well. So we were making a lot of assumptions. I'm making an ass out of you and me about our communication styles. So we have a game plan moving forward. So my point is, and I do have one, have those beautifully honest conversations, even if it seems difficult. If you come from kindness and honesty and hopefully a little bit of humor, it will work out well most of the time, and you'll get even closer. Something I learned from being a massage therapist years ago, that bones that broke but were healed properly become stronger than bones that had never been broken in the first place. So heal those broken bones in those owies in your relationship and be beautifully honest. And if you can sprinkle in a little humor, even more helpful. So that's my now luscious life lesson for today. Hey, thanks for tuning in and not tuning out. Bye-bye.